Hey, what's happening, Nerd Fam? Nerdy Jace here, and I'm back today with a quickish What's in the Box video. As you should know by now, What's in the Box is my version of a pickups video, whether it's local stores, online shops, Kickstarters, Fleabay, yada yada yada, gifts from friends, family. I show off some cool stuff to you out there, talk about it a little bit, and again, hopefully turn you on to something that you have maybe never seen before, or if you're curious and now that maybe piqued your interest even more to maybe go and purchase it yourself, whatever. But today, this one is mostly about fashion. So yeah, I got several shirts, and then I do have a book that I'm going to go over. So, you know the drill. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share. Prepare to leave some comments and stuff. Get you something cold to drink if you want. And we're going to get right into it. And as you can see right there, got Jonesy. Jones. Say what's up, dude. Yeah, it's been a minute since he's been up there. But anywho, so you know how much I love Monster Vision, Last Drive-In, basically Joe Bob Briggs. Big part of my my childhood growing up and stuff, and he has several books and stuff because he was a writer. Wrote several articles for like Dallas newspapers, I think some newspapers in New York and stuff, and we went around reviewing a shit ton of movies. And last year, towards the end of last year, Dark Horse Comics re-released an updated version of his book Joe Bob Goes to the Drive-In. As you can see here, yeah, updated edition. And I finally got a copy of this when the wifey and I were out at Barnes & Noble in Atlanta last weekend. Finally got a copy of this. Been wanting it for a while. And yeah, so like I said, this is an updated version. They kind of went with the big art book style for it, and it has his first columns for the Dallas Times Herald, his famous B movie reviews, where he also talks up like Basket Case and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Evil Dead and stuff. Also has like fan letters and things like that in there, you know, from the mailbag, his replies to some of the stuff. So yeah, again, I've been wanting this for a very long time, you know, even to get original copy. But then again, definitely when Dark Horse is re-releasing this and stuff. So again, glad I finally got this. I'm going to dig into it here very shortly. But again, awesome find. Again, you can check your local Barnes & Nobles or you know, go online. I probably should have went online, but alas, I didn't. That's going to lead into the first round of the fashion stuff that is this video. And as I got my Fright Rags hat here, and then my my Joe Bob koozie that I got from Fright Rags, you know, from previous What's in the Box videos. I got two new shirts. Well, one new shirt and then an updated version of a shirt. So, Shudder, for whatever dumbass reason, their higher ups, I guess at AMC, they decided to not renew The Last Drive-In for its next season. They're still doing, they still have like 4 specials that'll air throughout the year. But me and several thousands, maybe millions of people canceled their our subscriptions after that, because again, basically, The Last Drive-In was the reason why we went to Shudder to begin with. And I know the people at Shudder, they're definitely probably shaking their heads, but again, it was above their pay grade, I guess, so to speak. But again, the people at Fright Rags, you know, they've done numerous Last Drive-In themed shirts or whatever. And with that news and the last regular episode, they did a basically a Last Drive-In little weekend sale or whatever. So I got one of the Monster Vision shirts, because again, Monster Vision is what started it off for me. remember that set very, very vividly. And again, like I've said on numerous occasions, that was part of my Saturday night ritual. And that would be, I'd stay up. I mean, because again, it was a double feature always, but I would, watch the movies, or, most of the time, if there was something that I wasn't really interested in, I would, play some games or whatever, but then come back for the other video, or for the other movie. And then after that, I would watch reruns of Tales from the Crypt from the WGN Chicago station. So again, those were heavily edited, but I felt that, again, all my numerous other Last Drive-In shirts, Joe Bob shirts and stuff, and Darcy and Male Girl, because I do have the Darcy and Ernie shirt, but I thought, what better way to go out than to get the shirt that started it off for me. So again, cool printing, again, Fright Rags quality on their shirts. They feel soft, great color, they last quite a while, so that's always good. There's that one. And then my my updated one, because I had some points built up or whatever, so I requested actually, I think they brought this back up too, but I got a different size to my John Carpenter shirt, because my other one kind of shrunk on me a little bit, and again, I'm 44 now, so with wife's good home cooking and wherever, I'm got a little more around the midsection. So I went, because again, John Carpenter's like my favorite director. Love this shirt. And basically I gave Julia my my old one, and I got a bigger size to this. So again, glad I can comfortably wear this again. And again, like I said, the quality's awesome. Love all the film references that they put into these director mashups. Awesome. And the last part of this fashion video, styling, profiling, and all that good stuff, is a bunch of stuff from Roosevelt's. I've showed off a couple of their shirts that I got for like Christmas and things like that in previous videos. And then this one, my mother-in-law got me a gift card to Roosevelt's, and kind of went crazy with it. So I got three more button-up shirts, and then I actually got one of their t-shirts. So I'll do this t-shirt first, and it's it's from their Ninja Turtle collection, and it's from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, where it's Shredder on there saying, "Tonight I dine on turtle soup," right after he Rocksteady kidnaps April, and he's taunting the turtles on national TV or whatever. So saw that, I'm like, yes, I have to have it. And again, Roosevelt's also is a top quality apparel shop. This t-shirt is so freaking soft. The printing on here looks great. Nice vivid colors. So yeah, love this. Of course, you got that right there. Love this shirt. And next up are my three button-ups. And again, I love these two because the quality, they're what's it called? New Flex. As it goes, yeah. Kunu Flex. So I guess that's that breathable material or whatever. Feels very good to wear, nice and soft and all that. But this one is an Alien shirt, and I guess it's mostly with Alien Romulus, which I still need to watch. I haven't watched that yet, but it's just various stages of the Xenomorph. Very cool. I did like another Alien shirt on there, but it was sold out, so I did jump on this one. And again, just various drawings and stuff from the all the stages of the xenomorph like lifespan, and of course it has, you know, Romulus laboratory on there, things like that. I'm sure there's some Weyland-Yutani mixed in here I just haven't found yet, but again, very cool. You know how much I love Alien and Aliens, so yeah, jumped on that one. And again, like I said, the material is so soft and it feels great to wear. Keeps you nice and it's nice and breathable, unlike, you know, some button ups where it's, you know, just very stuffy or whatever. So that was the first one, and then my last two are both from their Land Before Time set that they have. Land Before Time is one of my favorite animated movies growing up. I love it. You know, I watched the first two, and there's like 15 or 20 of the damn movies now, because, you know, it's all like straight to video stuff or whatever. But the original Land Before Time is a freaking classic masterpiece, you know, from Steven Spielberg or whatever, and you know, other people. So my first one, I can't remember what they actually called it on here. I'm calling it the Tree Star All Stars. So yeah, you see the gang, and of course the freaking T-Rex on there. I don't know why they included the T-Rex Chomper. He didn't come in until like the 6th or 8th movie or whatever, but he didn't matter. You know, it's just the main ones that, you know, care about. Actually, and we even have Sharptooth here, you know, kind of peeking through, like he's a clever girl, like a raptor. But, you know, we got the crew: Littlefoot, Spike, Sarah, Ducky, and Petrie, and, you know, the various tree stars mixed in there or whatever. So normally I'm not big on wearing green or whatever, but I don't know, I love this design, so, you know, kind of made an exception for it. Oh yeah, and then there's Sarah going after the beetle or whatever too, that, you know, pees in her face basically. And then this one's my favorite out of the two, but I do love both of them. And it's, you know, again, it's the gang, and we got you know, the tree stars kind of mixed in there, but it shows them in the, you know, their egg, their skeletal structure and stuff, some various little landmarks when they're making the journey, when they're in the egg and all that. And of course it, you know, shows the names of all of them and whatever. So yeah, again, I love this shirt. Looks so good. They did an awesome job with this. And again, that's one of the saddest openings in my opinion. You know, fuck Bambi's mom getting killed. That's nothing. Littlefoot's mother died protecting him from a fucking T-Rex. That's a tearjerker. Come at me in the comments if you feel otherwise, whatever, but I will die on that hill. That is more tragic and more tear-jerking. But yes, definitely check out both Fright Rags and Roosevelt. I will leave links in the description to their websites. I highly recommend both of those sites. Again, their button-ups are a little pricey, but again, they're worth it in my opinion for the quality, the feel, the longevity, all that. And this actually brings up my total button-up Roosevelt shirts to 6, and I definitely plan on having many more in the future, because again, they just scratch my nerd itch. But there you have it, folks. Thank you for joining me on this What's in the Box. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share, leave some comments below. And until next time, Nerd Fam, Nerd Jace out. Peace.